Hi, welcome to my channel Mathematics Made Easy by Mary MJ. We are continuing with sets, class 11. So first we are moving on to complement of a set. Complement of a set. In the previous videos I have discussed about the operation on sets, union, intersection, difference, etc. Here we are starting with complement of a set. What do you mean by complement? Complement of a set means we can write A complement. Let A be the set. Its complement A can be written as A complement is equal to X such that X is an element of U. U means it is a universal set and X is not an element of A. So if I am representing it in the Venn diagram, I can show you it like this. That is, this is the universal set. The bigger set we call it as a universal set. And if this is set A and the outside region, that is, it should be in the universal set, but it should not contain the elements of A. So this region we call it as A complement. So this is A complement. So A complement means it will be, that elements will be in the universal set, but it will not be in the set A. That's called universal set. So we'll move on to one question. Let U is equal to set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. A is equal to set 2, 3. B is equal to set 3, 4, 5. Find A complement, B complement and A complement intersection B complement. So what is A complement? A complement means it will be the elements of the universal set, but elements of it should not contain the elements of A. So A complement means here we can see that universal set consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, but set A consists of 2 and 3. So A complement will contain only 1, 4, 5 and 6 because A consists of 2, 3. So elements of universal set which are not in A is called A complement. What is B complement? Elements of universal set which and it should not contain the elements of B. That is, it is an element of U, but it should not be an element of B. That's called B complement. So B complement consists of, we have to avoid this 3, 4 and 5 because it is an element of B also, of set B also. So universal set minus B means B complement will be consisting of 1, 2 and 6 because other these two remaining elements, that is 3, 4 and 5, it is there in B also. So B complement means elements of B which are not in, elements of U which are not in B. Elements of U means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of these 3, 4 and 5 it is contained in B also. So the B complement means it is 1, 2, 6. Now what is A complement intersection B complement? A complement intersection B complement. What is common in both? 1 is common in both and also 6 is common in both. So you can write it as 1, 6 is contained in A complement intersection B complement. That is common in both. Common in both it is 1, 6. Now there are some properties for this complements. Properties. We'll discuss those properties. First one, that is complement loss. Complement loss. That is A union A complement. A and its complements union, we get it as universal set. So if A and its complement, A means that set and complement means outside A. Union of those two we can write it as a universal set, whereas A intersection A complement is equal to null set. Second one is De Morgan's loss. De Morgan's loss. So there are two laws you have to study here. First one is A union B whole complement is the same as A complement intersection B complement, and the second one is A intersection B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. So these are called, these two law we call it as the De Morgan's law. Then third property. Third one is law of double complementation. Law of double complementation. That means A complement whole complement. Twice if you are taking the complement, we are getting the same set. That's called law of double complementation. And fourth one, it is laws of empty set. Empty set and universal set. Laws of empty set and universal set. So that means that empty set complement is equal to universal set and universal set complement is equal to null set or empty set. So the four properties of complement, that is, one is complement law. So A union A complement will be universal set and A intersection A complement will be null set. De Morgan's law, A union B whole complement is the same as A complement intersection B complement, whereas A intersection B whole complement is the same as A complement union B complement. Then third one, double complementation means A complement complement, that is twice if you are taking the complement we are getting A itself. Then empty set complement is universal set and universal set complement is empty set. Now we'll discuss some problems related to the daily life, that is practical problems. Practical problems on union and intersection. Union and intersection of sets, of two sets. So if A and B are two sets, in order to find out what are the number of elements of A union B, how many elements are there in A union B, we can write the result n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. That is, if two sets are there, let A and B be finite sets. So in that case, and there is nothing in common in both A and B. So n of number of elements, n of means number of elements of A union B is equal to n of A, that is number of elements of A plus number of elements of B minus n of A intersection B. Then if there are three sets, then we can extend the formula as n of A union B union C is equal to n of A plus n of B plus n of C minus n of A intersection B minus n of B intersection C minus n of A intersection C plus n of A intersection B intersection C. So if three sets it is there, so you can move on to this formula, n of A plus n of B plus n of C minus n of A intersection B minus n of B intersection B minus n of A intersection C plus n of A intersection B intersection C. So we'll do some practical problems now. So first question, if X and Y are two sets such that X union Y has 50 elements, X has 28 elements and Y has 32 elements. how many elements does X intersection Y have? So we should know how many elements are there in each set, then only we can find out. So here given things, X and Y are two sets such that X union Y has 50 elements. So number of elements of X union Y is equal to 50. X has 28 elements. So n of X is equal to 28. And n of Y has 32 elements. So n of Y is equal to 32. How many elements does X intersection Y have? So n of X intersection Y is equal to n of X plus n of Y minus n of X union Y. That is, n of X is given as 28, n of Y is equal to 32, n of X union Y is equal to 50. So simplifying this, we'll get it as 10. So number of elements of X intersection Y is equal to 10. Next question. In a group of 400 people, 250 can speak Hindi and 200 can speak English. How many people can speak both Hindi and English? Both Hindi and English. So here given that number of people those who can speak Hindi is 250. So I can write here n of H is equal to 250 and number of people those who can speak English is 200. So n of E is equal to 200. And also it is told about a group of people, that is 400 people. So we can write it as n of H union E. Those who can speak, those who are, that is a group of people. Group of people means H union E, that is 400. How many people can speak English, both Hindi and English? So how many of them can speak both? That means it is the intersection, that is those who can speak both. So we need to find out what is n of H intersection E. We know the formula n of H union E is equal to n of H plus n of E minus n of H intersection E. Substituting the values here, we can find out what is n of H intersection E. So n of H intersection E, I can take it to this side, and this H union E, we can bring it to this side. So it becomes n of H intersection E is equal to n of H plus n of E minus n of H union E. Then simplifying the values, if you are substituting and simplifying, we have already written the values here, that is n of H is 250, n of E is 200 and n of H union E is 400. So that is equal to, simplifying this, we are getting it as 50. So n of H intersection E is equal to 50. Then next question, these all are exercise questions. The next one, if S and T are two sets such that S has 21 elements, T has 32 elements, and S intersection T has 11 elements. How many elements? How many elements does S union T have? So we have to list out what are the things given here. It is given n of S is equal to 21. Then T has 32 elements, means n of T is equal to 32. Then number of elements of S intersection T, that is n of S intersection T is equal to 11. How many elements does n of S union T have? We can substitute in the result n of S plus n of T minus n of S intersection T, that is equal to, simplifying, 21 plus 32 minus 11 is equal to 42. So one more question we'll discuss from this portion. Next question. In a committee, in a committee, 50 people speak French. Speak French. 20 speak Spanish. And 10 speak both Spanish and French. How many speak? How many speak at least one of these two languages? One of these two languages. So we have to write what are the things given. 50 speaks French, that means n of F is equal to 50. Then Spanish, n of S is equal to 20. Then n of F intersection S is equal to 10. That means n of F intersection S is equal to n of F plus n of S minus n of F intersection S, which is equal to 50 plus 20 minus 10, which is equal to 60. So 60 speak at least one of these two languages. So in the next video, we'll discuss more exemplary problems from this chapter 6. Thank you for watching this video. Those who haven't subscribed, please like, share, subscribe and also click on the bell icon for more updates and notifications. Bye.